I always wondered why Otsutsukis wanna be godlike beings. It's pretty weird that the entire clan shares the same goal. Not only that, I feel like Kawaki wanting to kill the whole clan was a part of some divine prophecy, and the reason I think this way is pretty mind-blowing. Kawaki might be the key to unveiling the humongous Otsutsuki plot in the story, so let's find out more about it. Boruto and Kawaki are shown to have a lot of parallels throughout the story. While Kawaki's ideologies drive him to an extent of ending the shinobi age, Boruto remains steadfast on his shinobi teachings even after losing everything. Kawaki's ways are way too reckless, and Boruto's resilience is what made him a worthy opponent. Not to mention their dojutsus also contrast each other, with Boruto having the moon eye and Kawaki having the sun eye. The thing which makes me believe Kawaki must be a part of some important prophecy is the fact that Boruto has bagged a few notable prophecies in his name, from being a victim to Aida's blue eyes to awakening the game-changer Jogan. Boruto has been exposed to a number of divinations at such a small age. It would be unfair if Kawaki does not have one in his name, especially because he has made the decision to go against the almighty clan. The Otsutsukis are known to have the ability to peek into the future. There is no way they must not be aware of an individual who is about to wage a war against them. I even feel like Momoshiki is playing a double game here. Earlier everyone thought that the reason he saved Kawaki was just to ruin Boruto's life, but the twist of events which ended up in Boruto gaining a strong comrade has totally pissed him off. But here is the thing, Momoshiki at this moment must have seen Kawaki's fate and must be well aware of his agenda as well. By letting Kawaki escape this situation, he is either betraying his clan or he is too confident in their capabilities. For this video, I would like to discuss the possibility of Momoshiki betraying his own clan, since it's just a matter of time for Kawaki to hunt every Otsutsuki. In order to understand why Momoshiki could be a traitor, we will need to understand the common goal of all Otsutsukis. The desire of attaining godhood is what's making these beings devour planet after planet. Becoming an Otsutsuki god seems to be the ultimate achievement of every Otsutsuki's life. It's the same will that Ishiki bestowed upon Code after his death. But if you look closely at Ishiki's final sermon, you will notice he said his legacy is now entrusted on Code. This means Ishiki wants Code to accomplish what he couldn't. However, I feel like there are some more dots that we need to connect to figure out the will of Ishiki or Otsutsuki. I feel like Amado's version of Ishiki and Kaguya's story is fabricated. Or I should say he just repeated the story that he was told by Jigen. There is another side of the coin that will not only explain Ishiki's ultimate desire, but also the core problem of the Otsutsuki clan. My first theory talks about the possibility of Kaguya being ordered by the higher-ups of the clan to murder Ishiki. The reason behind this is because he was acting too rebellious, which is totally unacceptable in the clan. Since he was a powerful warrior, it was literally impossible to get rid of him. So they must have asked Kaguya to take him to some planet and act as if she was about to be sacrificed for the chakra fruit. Ishiki fell into this trap and got his fate seized by Kaguya. A solid reason for me to consider this a blunt possibility is the nature of Ishiki's vessel, which is exactly the same as him. I feel like Otsutsuki is using karma to revive is a more complex process than what we know. For a human to be compatible with an Otsutsuki, he must share some personality traits with the alien, like Kawaki and Ishiki both being rebels, and Boruto and Momoshiki acting as spoiled privileges. So if Ishiki had been banished from the clan, this means there are some strict rules that all Otsutsukis need to follow. This brings us to Momoshiki's greater reason to save Kawaki. He must have some grudges with his clan, but he did not take the risk of going lawless like Ishiki. That's why he must be secretly wishing for Kawaki to destroy the Otsutsuki clan. Maybe the Otsutsukis get in the way of each other when it comes to attaining godhood, and only the ones who go all out on the system are able to reach that stature. In other words, the Otsutsuki clan might be stopping its members from getting too powerful. Maybe they could have sent their members to assassinate Shibai as well, but he was able to attain godhood before things went too far. But anyway, another possibility which explains Ishiki's grudges for his clan could be the stature difference. It could be that Ishiki and Kaguya were not allowed to turn into gods since they belonged to a specific tier of the clan. I came to this conclusion by analyzing their panels from the 10 tails dimension, assuming the broken panels belong to those Otsutsukis who became gods. It can be assumed that not every Otsutsuki gets the permission to transcend their legacy, and Ishiki for some reasons was one of them. Or maybe it has nothing to do with the pairing, which makes me think Kaguya and Shibai were among the few members of the main family who were allowed to turn into gods. While Kaguya gave up on this will after making love with the human, Shibai was successful in his plan of becoming a god Otsutsuki. The reason I think Ishiki, Kinshiki, Momoshiki and even Urashiki were not given the permission of transcending is because of the suffix in their name Shiki. I wouldn't count Toneri here since he did not belong to the main family. One of the meanings of the word Shiki turns out to be a soldier, or I should say a confident soldier. Kaguya's name has been taken from a Japanese folklore about Princess Kaguya, Kaguya, who had came from the moon, which further explains her significance in the clan. As for all the other Otsutsukis who had landed on Earth, I think they are just at mere soldier level and are not allowed to become gods like the higher ranked Otsutsukis. Remember how Jigen told Kawaki that nothing can fill the empty void in his heart? I feel like he had his heart broken by Kaguya in the past, after she betrayed him by attacking him off guard. This explains why a superior being like Kaguya went together with an inferior being like Ishiki. It could be that they both were in love and had betrayed the clan, but after Kaguya fell for Tenji, Ishiki's destiny was shattered. However, it led to another huge plot point in the story thousands of years later with the emergence of the Kama trio. Coming back to Momoshiki's grudge for his clan, it's very likely that he believes in Kawaki's dedication of exterminating the Otsutsukis. The original plan of Momoshiki could have been something like this. He wanted Kawaki to get busy dealing with Code and the Otsutsukis. He was very certain that Boruto would give up on his consciousness, so he gambled everything on the boy's fate. If his plans had went accordingly, he could have used Boruto's body to escape the planet and start cultivating the divine fruits elsewhere. Or maybe he just wanted to sacrifice Kawaki to the Ten Tails, cause the formidable chakra fruit of Earth would have easily led him to godhood. The reason he wanted Boruto's body is because it would have kept him safe from the Otsutsuki clan identifying him. Also, I don't think the future destruction of Konoha has anything to do with the other Otsutsukis, and here's why. Any member of this clan would have literally taken a couple of light years to discover Earth. I believe this because when Toneri had mentioned the two comets entering the solar system, it was a reference made about Urashiki as well. Considering the two comets that he was referring to have a real life counterpart as well, this means it would have taken them a couple of light years to enter the solar system, which is the same for Urashiki. He might be wandering around the star systems from a very long time, unless he found planet Earth, where the other Otsutsukis had went. The fact that he has been dealt with in the series makes it impossible for other Otsutsukis to get informed about planet Earth. As for the legacy of Ishiki, if he was actually a rebel Otsutsuki, then this technically makes both of his vessels an enemy of the clan as well. Now for Kawaki to gather Otsutsuki knowledge, his main target will most likely be Amado, who knows a lot about these alien beings. We should keep in mind that roles have been reversed, so Amado might be a bit surprised on Kawaki's desire to kill Otsutsukis. This might even led him to figuring out that timelines have been changed, but it's a bit unlikely, otherwise Kawaki would have been shut down prior to the time skip. The prophecy about Kawaki might not end well on his side, since he is not as vigilant as Boruto. The Naruto and Sasuke parallel that's going on with Boruto and Kawaki's life makes me think that the Red Kama guy might end up getting killed by his counterpart. Unlike Naruto, who forgave Sasuke, which ended up in him turning a new leaf, Kawaki's legacy might end on a bitter note, and he might either face death by some member of the Otsutsuki clan or Boruto himself. Assuming that he will end up with a fate similar to Ishiki, maybe he would end up destroying himself after failing in his one and only mission, while Ishiki failed in reviving himself. Kawaki being unable to keep Naruto happy might be the cause for him to end his own life. Talking about the Otsutsuki clan, there is a subtle possibility of more Otsutsukis appearing in the series. Check out this video to find out why I think so, and don't forget to subscribe for more amazing stuff. I will see you next time.